Welcome to Spot on Sports, where we're not just accurate, but we're spot on. This is the new wave of sports. I am Wayne Galloway. We are your hosts. With me, as always, my partner in crime, Xavier. Say what's up to the fans.
Man, you already know, partner in crime, prime time. You already know what it is, y'all. I'm back. X Factor, the X-Man, Professor X, all of the above. About to lay down these facts and tell it like it is.
I don't know about the facts, but we're gonna lay down the smackdown. Before we get into today's show, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on our Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, which is @spot_on sports on social media, and @spot on sports on YouTube. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, interact with us throughout the video, on our videos. Tune in, support. All right, X. We're just gonna hop right into it because I know you've been waiting for it. NBA is going crazy. It's been going wild. Season just ended. We getting ready for football. Basketball just like, hold up. We got some popcorn. Y'all better get popcorns ready because we got a lot going on. Free agency owners is not wasting no time, as we see. Everybody's spending. Not a lot of trades going on yet, but it's been a lot of big spending. How you feel about free agency going on right now? I'm not gonna say how I feel about it yet. I just want to hear from what you got to say.
Man, this is, to be honest with you, this is probably one of the best.
Don't say the best. No, it's
this is probably one of the best free agency signings in the history of the league, or in a long time. I'm gonna say in a long time then, because since I say this is probably up there with KD going to the Warriors and LeBron going to Miami. I like this. A lot of good teams making some good signings. I don't know if you want me to dive in my team, making the signings.
Be my guest. I've been waiting for this.
So
I've seen everybody that hopped on the Lakers now, but go ahead.
For the Spot on Sports that doesn't know, I'm a diehard LeBron fan. Wherever he go, I go. Rob Pelinka, man, they really made a great. They went all in the free agency, signing Dwight Howard coming back. We needed him. I don't know why they didn't keep him in the first place. Malik Monk, a young dude. He's young and he can shoot the ball. So we need that. I personally think he should be a starting shooting guard, in my opinion. Trevor Ariza, experience. He's been there before. Kendrick Nunn, I really like him. I really like Kendrick Nunn, man. He can give you a quick 15 off the bench easily. I like him. But who I really like is Carmelo Anthony. And people say he's 37 years old, but I'm telling you, people say this all the time, and I believe it. Carmelo can get open in a phone booth, y'all. I've seen this man in the game this last year make a shot without a dribble. You know how hard that is to do. He's so skillful. As far as I'm concerned, probably, if not the greatest post scorer in the history of the NBA, or back to the basket type of scorer, in my opinion, in his prime. He shoot the ball at 41% clip from the three. We definitely need that, man. So he's
got a lot of praise for Melo, and I don't know why, but
I want Carmelo is one of those players in the NBA. I want him to get a ring. I wasn't a Carmelo fan back in the day, but it would make my heart happy to see him get a ring. Russ, I really don't care about. I like him on the team though.
I say you didn't speak on Russ. That's surprising.
I forgot about Russ because I'm so focused on Carmelo.
The disrespect.
Russell Westbrook, that's a great addition. Take pressure off LeBron. The man got two hearts in his chest, man. The way he be giving it his all every day, every game, man. So I really am happy about that. And he can bring some toughness to the team, especially to Anthony Davis. Not to say Anthony Davis soft, but he can be tougher, in my opinion. There's going to be a lot of teams coming for our head, but I like it. I like what Miami did, signing Kyle Lowry. That's going to be nice. Who else? PJ Tucker going to what team he went to?
Miami as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I don't know about that. I think personally that he should have stayed to try to repeat. it's been a lot going on, man. I'm honestly, I heard the Nets. Well, I don't know if this is true. If it went through yet, I don't know. But I heard the Nets was getting Patty Mills.
They did
I don't.
sign.
Okay, so it went
That's a
through.
good move.
Okay,
That's a good move.
that's pretty decent. He a liability on defense, but he can definitely score the rock. Um, that's about I can think of right now.
Okay, now since you're done, let's gonna cut to the chase because I knew you was gonna say the Lakers. And no disrespect to Lakers. To me,
Mhm.
it was an okay free agency for them. Wasn't all that. We know LeBron, Mr. Stack 'em, stack 'em, stack 'em, stack 'em. We all know this. If we don't want you, he gonna ship you out. So I ain't really surprised. Lakers do what Lakers do. LeBron do what he wants. That's just how it is. But I think the biggest move that hasn't been made yet, or was the biggest move, was the Bulls getting DeMar DeRozan.
I forgot about. As soon as you said the
That
biggest move,
is
I just thought about that. I forgot. Jesus
Lonzo is
Christ.
back on the spotlight with DeMar DeRozan going to the Bulls. Lonzo too, because now he can be able to do Lonzo playmaking abilities where he really come out. He may have a triple doubles every other 2 nights or 3 days, 3 nights.
They mark my words. They might give the Nets some problems if they play the Nets.
It's all on matchups. It's all on matchups.
Lonzo got
I don't
great
know.
defense against Kyrie, DeRozan,
It's
and
all on
James Harden.
matchups. That's gonna be to be determined.
Yeah,
But I think that's a big move. No, Lowry. I didn't like the move with Lowry to Miami. I gotta see how that plays out. The Bulls, I think, is DeMar DeRozan is very under. He's not getting enough credit. He's not underrated. He don't get enough credit because the way he plays, his style is more fit for the '90s. So when he played in today's game, everybody likes shooters nowadays. They don't care about, but he got a very special game. He was taught from Kobe. I think that's a big move. Kawhi Leonard still haven't made a decision where to go. He's very, the way he thinks and how he plays. We don't know where he think or where he want to go.
he might stay.
Golden
I think he's
State,
going to stay.
no, he declined. He declined the offer. Chris Paul
Oh,
stayed in Phoenix, so Phoenix still that
yeah,
same team.
he did.
Milwaukee, they lost
He
Tucker. I
sure
think that
did.
was a big factor. Kawhi
He
Leonard,
sure did.
you don't know where he want to do, where he want to go. He could go east, he could go west. He could go with another teammate, another superstar. He can go by
But
himself somewhere.
just because he declined the offer, that don't mean he can't go back to it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. They
But
had
I
that
see
was
what
a
you're saying.
rough,
I see what you're
rough
saying.
season for them. He done with Paul George now.
Yeah,
He's done.
I see what you're
Golden
saying.
State coming back with vengeance. Klay Thompson, they trying to get Ben Simmons too. It's I don't know. It's not over yet. For everybody to jump on the Lakers, no disrespect and no
They
hate.
might put Ben Simmons at center. They might. They could do that.
No, you got young talent and Wiseman. You don't need Ben Simmons right there. He could be alternate with Draymond or he could be in with Draymond.
I think he starts over Draymond only because he's younger, bigger, stronger, faster.
Draymond's not gonna go for that. But like I said, NBA has been going crazy. Westbrook trade, I think that was a good trade. People didn't like it. They want to CP3 or Damian Leonard, but people got to understand Damian wasn't leaving the Blazers anyway. I think he's got one more chance in him, and then he's done. Well, I think he know he's done because they haven't been making moves. So he knows this is his last
He's
season
going
with
to
the
go to
Blazers.
the Knicks. I believe it.
And I see this the thing about people saying the Knicks. I don't care. I know for individually, if you're a player and you're there for marketing and money, that's a good place. But if you're trying to win, don't go to the Knicks. Don't go to. I hate when Stephen A. say that.
They
The
went to the
Knicks.
playoffs.
I'm like, who? X.
They
You
went to
got
playoffs.
all these teams in the NBA. Just because it's New York, LA. Like I'm not a fan of going to these big market teams. I know, like I said, if you for marketing and money, that's different. If you trying to win, not going to them big market teams. You gotta go to the. I ain't worrying about following LeBron, taking cuts to go to LeBron. I'm not doing that. I want to
If
beat the
I'm
king. I
trying
don't
to
want to
win,
play. Yes, that's my point
that
of view.
makes
Let me
no
say that.
sense.
That's
That
my
makes
point of
no
view.
sense.
I don't want to play with the king. I want to play against the king. So
So
cold.
you don't want to win. That's what you're telling
I
me. You
do
don't
want to
want to
win,
win.
but at the same time, it's the way the NBA does it. Or I'm not gonna say LeBron does it. Just how when he is on a team and how all this happens. It's just I don't like the way it's just something fishy about it. But like I said, everything, all the free it was good. Cool, Wizards trying to rebuild.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good rookies came in, so I don't know how the season gonna go. I just like the DeMar DeRozan trade probably was the best one I've seen, and then waiting on Kawhi Leonard. Now let's just jump right to football. Um, Football right now. Carson Wentz hurt. Phillip Rivers said he want to come back. You got, what you got? You got Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill fighting for the spot.
Taysom
How you
Hill
feel
all
about
day. I feel like.
how you feel about Cam and Mac Jones still fighting? Half of the league not vaccinated, well, starting to get vaccinated. How you feel about football right now? You got a prediction on teams? You got a prediction on a certain improving team or disimproving team?
Gotcha.
What you?
My prediction on teams is Patriots in the Super Bowl and they gonna win, and I'm serious about that. I am so
You make
serious
that's
about
an
that.
early prediction. I'm not going to go that far
I'm going that far.
because it's still training camp and still preseason. People get like their players getting hurt right now, so you got to be
If they healthy. I as far as the Mac Jones and Cam, man, you know how I feel about my boy Cam. You know that. And I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not, but I just think Cam's still better than Mac Jones. He's a rookie. But Mac Jones is
nobody
very
still
talented.
better. What like he ain't play yet? What are you talking about?
But hold on. In my opinion, he is.
He ain't touched the
But
field yet.
but I'm going off of what Mac Jones did in college, not what he doing.
Can't compare that.
But yeah, I mean that's the only film we got. But anyway,
Hey, you can't compare that. College and NFL, that's a different story.
Cam got something to prove. He got a chip on his shoulder. I think when Cam plays with a chip on his shoulder, he plays great. And people calling him washed, that is far from the truth because, last year Cam didn't have great players on his team. He had COVID and he was still overcoming a lot of things. Before all that, Cam was throwing a good percentages of his passes. People forget that. So he was playing real good before all this started. And he took that Seahawks game, it came down to the wire. And
This about Cam or this about the NFL?
You said Mac Jones and Cam. I'm telling you, ain't it?
I was bringing up different storylines across the league, but I see you made it into the bias of your team and your favorite player. It's cool. I just wanted to know.
I don't want to start preaching. I don't want to start preaching. I just think that's going to be a
Sorry
good.
to cut you off. I can go.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, let me just say this. How I feel about the vaccinations of the NFL. I think it's unfair for them to be forced to get it. Technically, that's what it is. Because they don't care if they don't play or not. They're going to make money regardless. I think it's very unfair, but that's what they wanted. They got to do. They got to do it. Me, I don't know if I would have did it, but
I would.
And I've been hearing some coaches frustrated with their players. I'm not getting it. Like, really? You frustrated with me?
Right.
Really? Like,
I'm not
coaches
getting
it. Coaches got a nerve. Coaches got a nerve. I'm not gonna say what coaches, but they got a nerve.
Yeah.
Training camp. I've been watching a lot of rookies in training camp. I ain't asked you which rookie you think gonna be, the best rookie or the one that's gonna surprisingly shock the league. I'm gonna go mine first. I'm not gonna be the typical sports analyst and say a quarterback. Everybody love the quarterback. Right. Nah, I'm looking. I'm a DB. I'm a DB fan, so I'm not gonna go DB either. I think it's gonna be I'm really rooting for Devontae Smith for the Eagles.
That's what I was about to say.
I feel like if he don't get hurt, like he kind of got a sprained ACL, right? Sprained ankle right now in practice, but I'm really rooting for him. Him and Jalen Hurts. No disrespect to Jalen Hurts, but I'm really rooting for Smith. Like I'm really rooting for Devontae Smith. His size and just how his character. I respect a player like that. Or I like a player like that. And I want him to shine.
I feel the same exact way, man. And like the reasons you named, as far as like him being skinny, to me, it's just him being skinny and stuff. And people don't think he can hang in his league at his weight and stuff like that. I really want him to prove people wrong and put up numbers like he built like Julio. You know what I'm saying? I really want him to show up and show out. I almost want to say he's going to be rookie of the year if he's healthy. And if him and Jalen Hurts are connecting like this, got that Bama connection, I really think that he can be. but I won't go that far yet because I don't know, man. It's still a lot of rookies in this league that might take that trophy home.
Now I will say this: if Aaron Rodgers don't win this year, he will retire. If Brady lose this year, the next year that's going to be his last year. That's how I'm seeing from what I'm saying now. Brady, he can always say I'm not. I think Rodgers got one more. Brady got two more.
I think Rodgers he's gonna leave. I don't think he's gonna retire. He's definitely gonna leave.
And the most sleeper team that I believe that's going to be very dangerous if they stay healthy, 49ers. In the NFC. If you want to go to both divisions, NFC, the 49ers. I've been watching a lot of First Take and Skip and Shannon, and I've been looking at Raiders and Dallas and, typical teams. And I'm like, come on. Dallas, CeeDee Lamb going off in practice against DBs. Basically, probably quarterback ones, safety ones, and quarterback ones. Dallas looked terrible in the defense side of the ball. Just saying from training camp.
I was just about to say,
don't have these. Los Angeles Raiders don't have defense.
Las Vegas.
Green Bay is the same team. They didn't improve. Aaron Rodgers just came back. So I don't get the talk on certain. I don't get certain things.
Dallas
or how they look at things.
Yeah, and Dallas.
We're not gonna go at Dallas because Spot on Sports behind the scenes. All our associates are
Dallas is terrible.
fans. Majority of them is Dallas fans. So we're not gonna go on them. We know they should know how they are.
Goodness. Don't sleep on the Browns neither.
If they stay healthy, they gotta stay healthy.
Don't sleep on the. But what I'm not to cut you off, but what I was about to say too, Baker Mayfield. Now that Odell's coming back, Baker Mayfield cannot be playing buddy with Odell because I hate to admit it, but when Odell was out, Baker Mayfield, that's when the Browns was on the come up for real because he was throwing it to everybody, running it, all that. Mm-hmm. You can't just because Odell the superstar.
This is going to be the best season of the NFL. This is going to be the best season. I see it coming. I see a good season coming.
I'm curious to see what the Chiefs gonna do too. I'm curious to see how
because they still the same team and they added pieces. So it's like
I think their defense can get better. Their defense can get better.
It can.
A little bit better. It can get better. If they can get their defense like Tampa's defense, that's a good matchup. I want to see that rematch. No, I don't because I want Patriots.
But let's get away from football and go back to basketball. But let's go across the world where they are playing in the Olympics. Now, everybody had some scratches on their head and iffies about Team USA at first when they first started and got into the Olympics, losing back to back. Right. What Drake say, back to back. Now the tournament has officially begun because people don't know the exhibition really didn't count. But now they are winning. But it's like it's some competition this year. And Luka Doncic and his team, they is nothing to play with. You think they're a threat to Team USA, or do you think TMC going to make it far?
They're definitely a threat, man. Team USA is hard. I'm being honest. This is bad. This is bad. To me, this is really bad. This is worse. This is worse than the team before the Redeem team. I think that was in 2004. The team when we lost we got bronze medal. So this team is worse than that team. To be honest with you, in my opinion, they just got to get it together. They won a couple of games here and there, but I mean, it's not enough to convince me like, oh yeah, y'all gonna win every game from here on out. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. And like I say, a lot of international players nowadays, they just as good as the league. They just as good as the league. The Slavians, the Germans, and Germany and all that, they just as good. They just as good as
Kobe said it then. Kobe knew he studied his opponents, and that's one thing when it came to the Olympics and how Kobe prepared for it. He knew that it wasn't going to be easy. It's different than the NBA. They fighting, they playing for their country. It's real different. Yeah. And as I watched Team USA play, one they're giving it their all, but the rules are different. They still playing like they're in the NBA. You understand? You're not going to get certain calls that you get in the NBA. Two, some of them are playing they don't want to get injured. They're playing a little scared. They're not trying to do too much. I can understand that. So I believe they're gonna be okay. They're gonna make it far. I just want to see when they reach Luka team or when it gets real crucial down to the time that they won't let the country down. That's all.
I wouldn't be
Like I said,
surprised,
I've
man.
been watching Devin Booker, Tatum, they doing that thing. Kevin KD, Zach LaVine, they doing that thing. We just know we got that back and we support them.
I just think
Well,
they walked
I don't
in
know.
here. They walked in there cocky. That's what they do. I feel like that's what happened. They walked in there.
That's the United States, United States about. We land of the free, home of the brave. The thing we run every,
Yeah.
we know how we are. But anyway, thank you, Spot on Sports, for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on our Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at Spot_on_sports and at Spot on Sports. We're Spot on Sports, where we're not just accurate, but we're spot on. This is the new wave of sports. I am Wayne Galloway, Xavier, and
You
we
already
out.
know. We out. We out of here.